It's over, 5 days away. How you feeling about your offense?
Good. I think we're ready to go. Just excited to see these guys cut loose.
You've participated in this stadium before. Are there any nuances that your offense, your guys are going to face that are different than any other stadium?
No, I don't think so. I think anytime you travel this far across the country, the first and foremost is handling the crowd noise. So we've got a plan in place for that, but just try to do everything we can to keep this operation tight.
That said, communication, is that the key? There'll be 40,000 opposition fans, big noise, first time starting center.
Yeah, I think playing in these games, sometimes as a coach, you're always thinking about all these other things. It really comes back to just the simple things. First and foremost, communication, cadence, getting off the snap at the right time, and taking everything one step at a time.
How much of a challenge is this defense for you? Front seven, they gave up 18 points a game last year. SEC, big physical defense.
Yeah, these guys will be phenomenal. So it's a great challenge. This is the reason why these players came to the University of Washington to play in games like this, and we're excited to see what they do.
Earlier this week, Chris Peterson talked about how rabid fans are down there and how up here some folks maybe don't realize that the Huskies have a football team.
Yeah.
Having lived down there, can you talk about just the culture and just how crazy they are for football in the SEC and having witnessed it firsthand?
I think it was hard to get guys to the Falcons games last year, and then the minute Georgia or Alabama or Auburn played there, it was 80,000 people at that stadium. So I think it's in their blood there. They love their college football, but we're doing everything we can to represent the city.
Hey, Coach, how important is it to get off to a fast start in a game like this?
Yeah, I think it's important in every game, but I think even more important is just responding. We talk about there's going to be 4 quarters. We rewatched the Alabama game from 2 years ago. It was 10-7 with 2 minutes left in the game, or in the half. So we got to compete. Whatever happens, we got to keep battling one play at a time.
How do you think Jake is different as a quarterback than his sophomore year last time?
His experience is off the charts from the standpoint of games like this. He's played in games like this. You can never put a premium on experience. I think he's to the point now where he's just ready to cut it loose. I think early on in his career, he probably just went out there and played. Somewhere midway through there, started thinking about things, but I think he's to the point now where he knows it's time to go and have a great senior campaign.
You watched his film from last season. Did you see a big difference in the way he played? And the way, obviously, a decrease in numbers and stats, but did he look like a different guy to you than his sophomore year?
Not really. That guy, I just want to make it clear, every single year of my career, I would take that guy as our quarterback. So we're ready for him. He's got a bunch of guts to go out on this stage. We're excited for him to go play his butt off, and I just want to make sure, first and foremost in this game, he walks off the field just cutting it loose.
Less than a week now, where you're going to have your first game with a 4-year senior quarterback and a 4-year senior running back. The way you see those two guys carry themselves and their relationship, how have you seen maybe that grow this offseason heading into? We'll begin both their senior campaigns.
Yeah, I think it's knowing what to prioritize. There's so many things I think as a college football player, from an academic standpoint, from a social standpoint, for those guys really locking into what's important, what they got to do on a daily basis. I think that's where their maturity kind of shows over other guys.
Is it even underrated the importance of having two guys with their kind of experience coming into a game like this? Does it go a little bit overlooked even at times too?
Yeah, I don't think just about them. I think about our offensive line and Trey Adams and Caleb McGarry and really on both sides of the ball. So there's nothing more important than experience, and I think these guys have been in big games, and we're going to rely on it to kind of calm the storm when it gets going.